Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports.
And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll set up a throw.
He'll try to do it himself.
And it is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers will strike first here, this wild card matchup.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Makes the score Steelers 7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Looking to put a drive together.
On play action, May. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Crazy.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
He sets to fire deep. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 5-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They go back to Grant. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
To the air, May.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Stephanie, 19, tap the 60, tap the...
They're going to look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Schwartz. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook. Now 2nd is short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
80. 18, 5 years. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
2nd and 1. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Go.
Up the middle, Johnson.
And he will have the Steelers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Quentin Johnston.
62 yards.
And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
14. Broncos nothing.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they go play action with May.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
5. Ready, what's that? Crazy.
To throw, it's May. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Back to throw here. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Jahan Dotson
From 4 yards out.
And the Steelers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey already? Isn't that the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Crazy. What's that?
Throwing here is May. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, He's got second and third down to fall back on.
Crazy. Crazy.
Here's May. Finding space at the 40.
And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
21-0 our score after one. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up? You there. Crazy.
They'll throw with May. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
They go play action now. May.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They will run with Grant. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6.
79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Ready, set.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11.
19
And the Steelers first down.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Lights.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. They run the jet sweep. Dotson. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get him a first down. And it continues.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Sanders has it pumped free. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now a run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
18 rattler, 18 rattler.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And this one is right through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Looking to throw. May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll set up to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Five. Crazy, crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Five. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. 3rd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
This is Grant. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
They've yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that?
To the air, May.
That's complete to his running back, Grant. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here goes that.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Drake May.
Scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
McPherson on for the point after.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Johnson. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
18, right here. Hop, 70, hop.
They'll throw now on the final play. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Quentin Johnston as time expires in the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Go show, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't get it like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. You need the food. I'm gonna have it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's May.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
He may go.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Dragon 60. Go.
2nd and 9 now.
Now he's going to step up and run. No, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Start. Tap. Cougar 19.
They go play action here on first down.
Throw right side complete to Dotson.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. The Broncos 49-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80. Warriors.
They'll look to throw again. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On play action, they'll throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Quentin Johnston saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense?
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Off the RPO, he completes it. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great play there. 55 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. 16 touchdowns for the rookie during the regular season, and now he has his first in the playoffs.
And it shows off his big play ability, too, because we saw this quite a bit in college, and it's certainly continued here at the next level. Another explosive play for a guy who's made them all season long.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Cardinals. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll set up a throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. As I said, with offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Up the middle they go.
Schwartz. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Johnson running right.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Let's go now. 19-5.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
DK Metcalf
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
49, Broncos 35.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Throwing here is May.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the third down.
A gain of 12 brings up third down and 8.
On play action, May.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Crazy, crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
Crazy.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's May.
This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Here's Grant. And that play's not going to get him in as he stops right at about the line of scrimmage. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
42.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18, Runner. 18.
They'll look to throw.
Out left to Dotson.
It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Good. 5.
They'll throw with May.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. You get set. Ready, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw. May. He finds his man. Complete. It's Grant. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll make it second down.
The 23-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. You get set. Ready, what's up? 5. Crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Crazy, crazy. Ready, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. May looking to run. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. That certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Got it. Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Ready?
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we're going to timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
Palmer, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
That's a strong run. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw. Quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that? Hey, Garfield. Last one. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
He'll look to throw.
May looking to run.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Past the 50. Past 50.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And Dotson, he's got it.
Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st down.
And the Steelers first down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.